I built an Ecom brand to $90 million in just 4 years. And the first few years, I was like working myself into the ground, constantly like stressed and starting to even resent the business that I built. So what I did, I built this 3-step system to fix all of that. It took me from working all day to just 2 hours a day without actually stalling the growth of the company, most importantly. Because here is the thing that most Ecom founders completely get wrong. They think as their business grows, it should require more of them, but that belief will eventually break you. And I've coached over 200 different Ecom brands in the last year alone. And the truth is complete opposite. The more your business grows, the less time it should require from you. And once you understand why, your business will never run the same way again. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly your buyback rate, what to take off your plate today, and how to fill it at the time when only the things that actually move the needle in your brand. So let's jump on the computer and get right into it.
So what I'm going to teach you guys in this module is how to grow your brand like I did from $0 to $90 million in 4 years by only working 2 hours a day. And the reason why this is important is because I'm going to show you a system and a methodology and a principles on how to understand where you should, as the founder, putting your time, energy, and attention on in the most efficient way possible where you can grow the business without it actually requiring you. Now, the biggest problem I see in all the ecom brands that I've coached, about 200 in the last 6 to 9 months, is that they all enter the pain line. And that's the problem. The pain line is when the business grows, the more time it requires of them. And then eventually hit this pain line where they break down, they're exhausted, stressed out, anxiety, they work 10, 12 hours a day, and they almost start resenting the business that they've built, which we don't want to get to. We want to avoid the pain line, and we want to avoid the scenario where your business grows and requires more of your time. It should be the opposite. The more your business grows, the less time it should require. And that's what I'm going to teach you guys right now. So the first step is you have to create your buyback rate formula. So your buyback rate using this formula. Essentially, that's your annual income divided by your working hours divided by 4. As an example, let's say your store made you $150,000 last year in terms of its profit and your salary. You have 2,000 working hours per year, however long you work. And then you divide that by the number of hours with the sum of the total income. And that's how you get your rate. And then you get your rate divided by 4 is your buyback rate, meaning that anything in this example that's under $20 an hour, you outsource to someone else. You hire someone else to do that. You do not do anything under $20 an hour if you're making 150 grand a year. And most of you, I'm sure are. That's the key first part of the formula, is to understand what your buyback rate is.
Hey everyone, it's Matt here, and I want to take a quick second to tell you about Ecomm Architects. Now, I have spent over $500,000 on coaching, and I wouldn't have been able to build our brand to $100 million without it. That's why I built Ecomm Architects. It's the most comprehensive ecom coaching program and community in the world, where myself and over 15 different mentors and coaches will help you scale your ecom brand so you don't have to make the same mistakes like I did. We'll save you time and money. We'll provide you all the SOPs, the playbooks on everything you need scaled to $1 million a month plus, including product development, creative strategy, CRO, Facebook, leadership, international market expansion, you name it, we've got it. I built this for impact, not for profit. So it's so affordable, there's no contracts, and we guarantee to increase your revenue in 90 days or your money back. So click the link below in the description to learn more.
Next, we have to understand what to actually delegate and what to take off your plate. And the way to do this is a time revenue audit. Why is this important? Because you are a sales and marketing company as an e-commerce store. And if you're a sales and marketing company, all you should be worried about is how to generate sales, because profit will solve all problems, I'm telling you. You have to worry about all the things that are the highest leverage tasks for you that generate the most revenue. That's most important in e-commerce business. And how you do that is you track your time every 15 minutes of your workday for 2 weeks. Then you highlight the tasks that are green, that drive revenue, and red that doesn't, right? Then you want to mark each task as like $1 sign or 2 as if it's expensive to delegate or inexpensive. And then first, you want to remove all the red tasks. Anything that's got nothing to do with revenue, move off your plate ASAP. Then you go to the green tasks with the least expensive, you knock off, and then to the most expensive. It's literally that simple, okay? Do this for 2 weeks, create a spreadsheet, highlight the different tasks. Anything that's red, stop doing today. Anything that's got nothing to do with revenue, move on to the next. And that's how you break free of this of the pain loop, right? So essentially, when we talk about the pain loop, we want to try and audit what we're doing right here, transfer, delegate the red tasks based on your buyback rate. So again, you see all the things that are not making money, anything that's under $20, $30 an hour, delegate to someone else, and then move on to the next task. And then the same with the green. But start with the red task, then move to the green based on your buyback rate. And then fill. You want to fill back your time with more high leverage things. What I don't want you guys doing is then not working at all. That's not the point of this. The point of this is to buy back your time so you invest into more important things in the business, okay? And just keep repeating this as you grow. You have to do this on, I think quarterly is like overdoing it, but every 6 months you should be doing this process. If your business is growing, you're gonna need to do it every 6 months to make sure you're doing more high leverage tasks, right? So that's how you break free of the pain line, right? Audit, transfer, fill, time and time again. That's it. And what it kind of looks like, if you think of it from this kind of matrix, is that anything that requires a little bit of your time and makes you a lot of money, that's the quadrant you want to operate in, okay? If it requires a lot of your time and it requires a lot of your money, then you invest in something else. If it requires little money and a lot of time, then you delegate and then replace this for automations and stuff like that. So think about this quadrant and look at the task you're doing. Everything should be in this project, in this produce one, right? The production one. Anything that has low time and high money is what you want to be doing. Now, what it looks like from an ecom perspective is that, normally it's admin and support that goes first. Then it's operational stuff. Then it's marketing implementation. Then it's customer acquisition, then it's leadership. And once again, why is this ladder, the ecom replacement ladder, like this? You are a sales and marketing company. Your ability to sell and market your products compared to the rest will dictate how successful you are. So you want to get everything off your plate. The last thing is customer acquisition and then leadership. For that reason, everything else is not important. The only thing is important for you is customer acquisition and then eventually leadership team. All these different rungs need to be outsourced, need to be done by the team members ASAP. So key takeaways: know your value, calculate your buyback rate. First thing you need to do, break the pain loop using that audit, transfer, fill process. Then hire strategically based on this ladder here, and then create systems and playbooks so that each of these rungs are always documented, so you can always replace people, right? And apply the 80% rule. Don't let perfectionism prevent you from progressing this ladder. 80% done by someone else is 100% amazing. That's the philosophy you need to capture, because you have to understand that 100% of your time in marketing or customer acquisition is going to far outweigh someone else doing 100% in admin or support operations. And fill strategically. Invest in your reclaimed time with more high value, high growth opportunities. Hope this is extremely clear and extremely simple for you guys, because I get asked these questions a lot. And this is a simple, if you guys think about it, buy back your time. And I'm telling you now, your business will transform. You'll love the business you create. It will grow, be more profitable than ever. And see you guys in the next one.